Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nevermore Collective. I am your favorite bard, the Midnight Bard. And I'm here doing the same thing that we do every month, Pinky, trying to win Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus the Bard. I'm joined today by your favorite duelists from across the horror community and the Nevermore Collective. We've got Cat Lionheart.
Greetings.
We've got Jerry Beansman, Dareinger.
I got pizza.
Yeah. We got Sky Stormsong.
Hello.
And welcoming back to our tournament for an exhibition match versus your favorite bard, we got your favorite narrator from the Wasteland, Gamma Akutabi.
It's gonna go down.
Yeah, things gonna go down. We got September Dragon in the chat. Welcome, September. We're gonna be doing some Yugi Mans. So I think Gamma and I will be going up first. However, I will spin the wheel and let you guys know who's dueling versus whom. So wheel is spinning, and we got Helix.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Helix versus Cat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Moving up already, Cat.
That leaves Dare versus Sky. So Gamma and I will take the first game, and let's see. So as an exhibition match, I guess I will play. I will choose a deck to play. We're gonna go ahead and put the thing so that it blocks my hand. And Brother Gamma, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
You realize you're no longer the boss, right, Bard?
I'm not what?
You're no longer the boss. Dare is the boss, and the shadow game is the more life points he loses, the more of his pizza we all get.
Ooh.
Dare is wagering his pizza in this shadow game.
I am eating this pizza as quickly as I can.
He's like, before we have the ability to lose any life points whatsoever, I'm gonna finish this pizza. Alright, so here we go. Game 1. And I'm gonna start.
You're not gonna start.
You're gonna start, but I'm gonna play Dimension Shifter.
What did the... Wow. Yeah, way to screw me over.
Yeah.
Way to screw me over. Right off the bat.
This is what could I say? This is gonna be a 50-50 shot for me because it's been my experience that this deck loves to brick and brick hard. So
I was waiting for the 3 ash blossoms.
no, don't give me the 3 ash blossoms. I don't want to do that again. That was painful. You know, I'm gonna leave this one, but I'm gonna get rid of that one. Here we go. Do you have an ash blossom?
You all fail to underestimate the power of the ultimate creature in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Blue Eyes Brick Dragon!
I don't like this. Yep, there goes the pot of desires. Well, I guess, here we go. Preliminaries and Eaglin.
I seen you draw a lady card there.
Infinite impermanence. Oh no, that dimension shifter. Wait, will this work? This will work. Book of Moon.
Save your car. It's fine.
Alright, let me see what... the problem is, I don't know why I always like draw into Eaglin over literally anything else. It's like, I need Robina, man. Why are you like this, Preliminaries? Alright, take 1,000. It's a good thing I remembered that was something I could do. Let's see what happens.
Also,
Oh, no.
great choice in pet Bard. Great choice in dual pet.
Yeah. What's it called? Laundry Dragon Maid. Everybody's favorite Dragon Maid.
Everybody but me. Show all the way.
There would be a Moye. On the bright side, I think the fact that you had to go into battle phase first is gonna be a good thing for me.
Is it?
Oh wait, you're playing that other variant that sucks. Oh no. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay, boy.
It'll all be all right. Just relax. Let it happen, Bard.
Okay.
One. Two. Four. And let's set up the field.
Okay, what are you gonna go into? Let's see what this is. Probably
Chi-Chao, right?
Nope.
Not Chi-Chao.
Crimson Blader. Interesting. On the bright side, what's it called? He didn't hit me with that because it's whenever it destroys something by battle, it's a problem. All right, here we go.
I mean, there's not a battle in existence where if you don't get hit, it's not a problem.
I mean, it can be. Let me think. Firstly, let me read some effects here. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, cannot special summon level 5 or higher during the next turn. Okay. If this card is in your hand, you can destroy 2 monsters from the. If you do special summon this card, and if you do that, both. Okay. Banish up to 3 monsters with different names. If this card is destroyed by card effect, you can special. Okay, so we should be good. Should be being the operative word here.
See, Bart shows his true colors here. He's not a real Yu-Gi-Oh player. He's reading cards.
He's evolving.
Let me think here. Not yet. Gotta do the following here.
Recognizing some of the cards in your hand, Bart.
What's that?
I recognize some of the cards in your hand, Bart.
Yeah.
Just from that flash second.
Sadly, I won't be able to normal summon after this, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Okay. So I think that the best course of action here is to do the following.
Sure, by all means. Do the following.
Okay. And that is gonna have to be that, unfortunately. What happens now? Brother Gamma making me think real hard. Long Yuan.
We summoned out Strategic Long John Silvers. Got a token for that. You know, for Sword Soul being a meta deck for the last format, it's not really all that like fancy of a deck.
You
like,
know,
it summons out what, Chi-Chao, Baron, and Pass?
No, have you seen what they're doing with Adventure? Their combos are literally infinite.
Is that Sword Soul or is that based? That we're talking.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's based. You're right. It is what it is. Let me think here. This is select. Yes. Let me think. What do we not want here? That's 2 Moyes. You know what? We're gonna banish the 1 Eaglin. Yep. Yep. No, wait. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yes. I hate it when this happens, when it's like, would you like to tribute for Rise of the Storm Monarch by tributing 1, what's it called, monster instead of 2? And I'm like, no! Let me think. So, cards to return to the deck. This one. Let's see. Cards to target. What do I have in my graveyard out of curiosity? Okay, so it's not gonna... this one... let's see... We're gonna return Eaglin... and Stree... There we go.
Okay.
That's just rude.
That was rude.
I almost never know, like, when is the right time to do a Floowanderies thing. I don't have very much experience with it, but, you know, I try. We draw. Just to be on the safe side here.
That damn statue.
Here we go.
GG.
GG, Brother Gamma. Now, for game 2, would you like to go first or second, or would you like to swap decks?
Go second.
Okay, go second. Yeah, you nearly brought my turn to a grinding halt last time with the Infinite Impermanence and the Ash Blossom. I was like, no!
I was hoping it would.
Alright, so you're going second, right?
Yeah, second.
Got it. Alright, I'll be going first. I gotta say, the one thing that I don't like about having Laundry Dragon Maid as my mate is that every time I lose a duel, she kind of like cries and it makes me sad.
Then don't lose, easy.
Yeah, I know, right? Don't lose then. What are you doing? Stop losing.
Stop making her cry.
It makes me feel so bad. It's the reason that I switched Sangen too, because Sangen also cries. I'm like, I have no problem whatsoever. Like, you know, what is it?
Losing?
Losing if I got like Borreload Savage Dragon, because he doesn't cry. He's just like, ugh, this sucks.
Dark Magician always just
typical
looks at
Dragon
you like
player.
you're trash. Yeah, Dark Magician just it's like, I'm paired with you. What trash?
No, okay, the infinite impermanence from the hand, though. Damn it. Brother Gamma knows how to play his Flawanderies.
You're the one that told me how to negate them.
And that's true. I did say that. Now, the cool thing about that is that I normal summoned it off of the field spell, so I can still do this.
Darn.
The only problem that I have now is that I wasn't able to what do you call it, to normal summon the barrier statue because I couldn't search it. Let me think here. Do I have... Let me see. What's the good way to go about this? There is no good way to go about this, so I'm just going to stop there. We're going to call it good. And we're going to pass turn. Okay, that's one. Okay. Taya? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Add them back. Let's yes. Stop. No. Yes. It always gives me the option to like, okay, what's it called? Either tribute 1 first or tribute 2, but I always mess it up and always want to tribute my 1 M pen, and I'm like, no, that's not what I want. Stop.
That is what you want.
Return to the
And
The M pin.
Let me think. The smart thing would be this.
in Nibiru.
You know what's funny is I originally thought that Fluanderies would fly under Nibiru because Nibiru is a, what do you call it? You know, it's does the thing via special summons. I didn't know that it also did them based off normal summons too. So
Yep, all summons.
yeah, so I used to think like this just normal summons, so Nibiru doesn't matter, and then it's like no, it matters.
Yes, it matters.
Nah, wait. No, I shouldn't have done that. Damn it. Whoops. It says if your opponent normal summons, you can normal summon a Fluanderies. I didn't know that. In my head, I'm like, it'll allow me to normal summon my barrier statue. No. Haha! Nice! Oh, freaking perfect. I love that. Okay, let me
Drunk tapirs say no.
Let me think here. And that just negates everything that's in defense position, right? Also negate the activated effects that were in defense position when this effect was activated. Interesting. I wonder if... Let me try something here.
That's when he reveals Dragon Capture Jar and
Nope.
DNA Surgery Dragon.
Doesn't work. I thought it was gonna be like Baguska activates, and then you can
You wanted to chain it.
Yeah, I wanted to chain it. I didn't know that it wasn't gonna let me. Okay, that sucks.
Now he just needs his rank up magics and he'll go into Ultimate Falcon.
It'll be.
You know, I am tempted to get one.
It'll be these birds versus that bird.
I think you lose in that stance, honestly.
Yeah, there's like very little that can get over an Ultimate Falcon.
Unless you play Kaiju, you're gonna be facing down Big Bird, go Burr.
Now, out of curiosity, Baguska will also like turn your stuff into defense position and negate the effects, right?
Unless it's
I
a
believe
Link
so.
monster.
Unless it's a Link monster. Okay, so you can totally go into Monk of the Tenyi.
But now we just wait.
Okay. Come on, Raigeki. I don't even think I have a Raigeki in this deck. I have things, but I don't know which things I'm gonna need. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 4 things.
Here we go. Woo! Let me think.
Remember, Baguska has 3,000 defense.
He doesn't though, does he?
He does if I want Gamma to win.
He does now.
Oh, I thought I had 2 rises. The honest truth is I do not have 2 rises.
Them's the problems when you only run 1 rises is you don't have 2 rises.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I do be right though.
You do be right. What can I say? Let me think. I guess Stree.
Do you not play this some more Link 3?
In this deck? No.
Oh. I feel like that's a thing that you would run. I feel like that's the thing you should run.
Being a normal summon deck, would that make a difference?
I mean, it lets you special summon a wind or wing beast from your deck during the end phase, based on how many spell traps aren't used. So it's a free barrier statue if you don't have it in your hand.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Or you can also summon out the one bird that you have there in the middle. Miss Melly.
No!
Boom! I was just
No, I didn't know! Oh, no!
Oh,
Here lies-
yes.
So
His
Bard.
career cut short.
So Bard.
Yes.
There's 4 steps to the battle phase. And in the attack declaration step, that's where they flip the monster over.
Uh-huh.
Thus, it gets its effects back.
Glorious.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I was like, hold on, let me double read this.
I didn't think I was gonna do that. That is, I thought I would at least have been able to chain my Apex Avian. Oh, that's nightmarish.
Hilarious.
No, see, Boguska's effect doesn't start a chain, which is the good part.
Uh-huh. Oh my god. September
Oh,
Dragon says,
yes.
that was great to see. That took me down a peg, that's for sure.
I'm sitting here, like, just bullshitting a conversation with you. I'm like, I wonder if he's gonna attack the fucking Boguska.
I was quiet, just quiet when if he doesn't attack, that's gonna buy me one more turn with that piggy.
I didn't know what was gonna happen. Like, I thought for sure that this was like a, yeah, we're done here, but no. Wait. You gotta change him to attack position for that to happen.
Yep. Darn it, and I can only summon on attack position.
Yeah.
But let me try something else though.
Oh, damn it.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So targeting the
See-
Moye, and now what's most important is the barrier statue. Okay.
Get out of here.
Get that barrier statue out of my face. Oh, it lets you target 2. Yeah,
Yep.
that is a thing.
One worm you control and 2 of your opponent's monsters.
It's-
Or 2 opponent cards.
It's Icarus attack. Let me think. Yeah. Oh, crap. That is fine, I guess.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. They ask you how you're doing, and you say you're fine, but you're really not fine.
Are you fine? Are you fine?
Am
I
I
need to get the lost art for 41.
the one where he's drinking and not holding a pillow?
The one where he's drinking and not holding a pillow. And we need to get to the lost art for the that one panda card. I can't remember what it's called, like Goki Panda or something.
Right.
The original Goki.
Let me consider my options here. We're just gonna leave it. think here. Definitely that.
No. And that is game.
That is game. Just resolve these chains here real quick. That
Forgets to put the eagle indent to attack.
that is a very real thing that I might do. Is that game? I don't feel like that's game.
That's game.
Is it? Yeah, that's game. Okay.
So you should have the damage for that.
I wasn't sure. I have a tendency, like, whenever I get really into a game, I have a tendency to overlook, like, really simple things, like how much math means you've got game.
I was
You
gonna
have a
say, well,
tendency to
unless you skip the battle phase, that's not game.
I gotta tell you, like, that was something that I'm like, I never expected that to be the thing. I'm like, attack Baguska, everything in defense position. I'm like, no! Honestly, I thought that the moment I Book of Mooned it, that was it, you know, like, end of story. But no, apparently it still holds on to its Xyz material when it's Book of Moon. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can flip
that's
a
awesome.
Xyz face down.
I was not aware of that. I knew you couldn't do it to links, but I didn't know that if you flipped it face down, the material stayed attached. I thought the material would just be removed.
No,
Even if it worked like that, Bard,
Mhm.
You would attack it and it would flip up and still have its effect.
Yeah, because it wouldn't be
Because
destroyed
it
until the
doesn't
next
lose
day.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it would have still just kind of like slapped you in the face and we would all laugh.
I know, man. That was excellent. I love that. Like it brought me down several pegs because I was like, I got this in the bag, only to be like, nope, I don't got this in the bag.
now I'm gonna see you doing that on your locals. Like, you know that Babushka can do this.
Yeah, you know what it's gonna be is it's gonna be nothing but Baguska Turbo for me. Like every one of my decks just runs 3 Baguska and like a rank 4 engine. Let's go.
Okay, Stormy.
Alrighty, so we got Cat versus Helix.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, a no show.
No show.
Instant win.
Helix no show. All right, Cat, you get an instant win.
What? I actually won?
Yeah, you won against Helix.
I didn't think I'd get this far.
Well, congratulations. You beat him quite soundly. So much so that it's like he never had a turn. All right, but Dare and Sky, you guys are next. And Kat, you will do whoever's after that.
Please let it not be Sky.
I don't know. Dare just got all of his DDDs, man.
Oh shoot, that's right.
Yeah, he got
the last piece that he needed.
Yeah, he got Deus King Machinex and DD Griffin.
Still gonna brick.
I'm screwed no matter what.
Devisor King Machinex and Peter Griffin. He got both. I don't know, man. Like, whenever I went to Dare's Locals, I dueled against the guy who was running DDDs, and he beat me, like, resoundly. Like, I couldn't do a thing. And the one card I had that I was like, this could save you, I misplayed it. So I was like, oh, well. There we go.
You know what you needed? You know what you needed then?
What's that?
You needed a nice babushka.
I need a Baguska from now on. That's gonna be my go-to. Oh, very well played though, brother Gamma. GG. That was that was exciting.
It was fun.
It was fun. Yeah, yeah, you got me with that Baguska, man. I was not expecting that.
I was like,
Feels so nice to be able to summon out Griffin.
I was about to say, hey, dare playing birds too, but I just realized that Griffin is a fiend.
ah.
Okay, we got Gilgamesh, right? That's, yeah, Abyss King Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
And now we have pendulum scales.
Those could get nasty.
Hey, wait a minute there. Have you built a fish deck here on Master Duel?
I want to build Goatee when it comes out, and I also want to build Kraken Control, but
Did she say?
they take cards.
Yeah. I was just
Take
wondering because, you know,
cards.
you seem to have experience with scales.
Ah!
I hate every bit of that card.
Like, I'm just building up, like, yeah, here we go. Like, just, as a matter of fact, is keeping with the fish metaphor. I just threw a line and then, like, hook, line, and sinker.
More like hook, line, and stinker.
Haha! Yes.
Yeah, I hate myself for that.
You're in the spirit of it. I gotta hand this to DDD. It does a lot.
Drivers, dinings, and die.
This is the Guy Fieri deck. Oh, I love it.
My problem is trying to remember what all I'm supposed to do for this combo.
You don't have your spreadsheet next to you?
That'd be cheating hard.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm like, hey, look, I built the deck. I just, you know, these are my notes. Like, you know, like next time I go to locals, like all of my play lines are written on my arm. Like, I proceed to special summon Scareclaw Reichart.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm gonna need to test that deck as soon as all the pieces come in, man, because I have put it together and I have no clue how it works.
Yeah, you're gonna be looking at that 12-year-old, and you're gonna look at your notes and say, "Proceed to smack talk to 12-year-old."
Okay,
Yeah.
Once my board is built, it says proceed to smack talk 12-year-old.
So, when is that custom pair of brass knuckles coming in?
Custom pair of brass knuckles.
Yeah, you punch 12-year-olds.
Oh, that. I gotta be, what's it called? What do you call it? The Guinness World Record holder for punching 12-year-olds. But unfortunately, my dad still holds that title.
Oh, harsh.
In all seriousness, though, it runs in the family. What can I say?
I bricked.
No.
Based on what I saw you do, I don't think you bricked. I think you did a lot.
It looked like a lot, but I bricked.
Darn. But it doesn't look like you brick, though. There's a 3,000 monster right there on the field.
And it's a negator. I think.
Yeah. Well, kinda. It'll, if she activates a monster effect, I can take it.
Ah,
She'll still get the effect, but I get the monster.
he steals, I see.
He's a thief.
Like my dad.
Oh,
I don't know why I'm giving my dad such a hard time. He's all right.
he's gonna look at you and tell you, "Hey, you know what? You're looking mighty like a 12-year-old."
He's gonna give me a call like, "Oh yeah, I was looking at your streams when you were playing the Pokemon's cards." And I'd be like, this is Yu-Gi-Oh, Dad, it's different.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh, Dad, it's different.
Pokemons don't have Link Monster. Well, I mean, technically, I guess that's like evolution. That could be counted as evolution, right?
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold 'em up. Sky's got new Destiny heroes. I've never seen Dark Angel before. Unless you're counting the Jessica Alba Dark Angel from back in the day. On Fox.
Fun
Good
fact,
times.
Dark Angel sucks. Because it negates all of your spell effects. But you can summon it on your opponent's you can summon it on your opponent's field. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Yep. I only faced that thing once. I was not happy.
About Dark Angel or about
Dark Angel.
Yeah.
I wasted my DD Crow on Shadow Mist, and I'm sad face about that.
If you have 3 or more Destiny hero monsters in your graveyard, you can discard that card and then target one Destiny and special summon it to your opponent's side of the field in defense position when a spell card. Ha!
It's a disgusting card. It's a good card, but it's a disgusting card.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Here we go.
I'm gonna summon out Big Chungus.
Big Chungus. Everybody's favorite DDD monster.
Big Chungus.
High Flame King Giggles. I think I'm going to build this DDD deck.
You go for it, Bard.
Why does it? Does the massive amounts of strong, beefy men entice you, Bard?
Listen, there's a reason
No,
that I
no.
watch shoujo anime, because I love all the beefy men. But
Also wrestling.
also wrestling.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
But like Crunchyroll, which, firstly, Sky, would you like to go first or second, or would you like to switch decks? I'm sorry, what was that?
Good second.
Okay, go second. Got it. But like Crunchyroll has like a section where it's like, "Help! I'm surrounded by beautiful men," and it's nothing but like shoujo anime.
Wow.
And it is my wife's favorite section of Crunchyroll. Like every time I show up after I'm done with work, she's like, "I'm watching a new one," and it's like another one of like girl in another world surrounded by beautiful men, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, it's like the other one." And then she's like, "No, it's different because in this one," and I'm like, "Yes, but the."
It's the same premise.
I can't hate on it though. Like honestly, a lot of anime is just like isekai crazy right now. So like you got like your shield heroes and your re-zeros and your trapped in a dating sim, which was actually quite hilarious.
Let me
I'm
tell
out
you the
isekai as a slime.
Yeah, Slime was actually one of her favorites.
Let me tell you the craziest isekai that I've seen so far.
Hit me with it.
It's a harem, but it's this guy is surrounded by a bunch of girls. Trust me,
Okay.
he loves that.
Well, yeah.
But he is isekai as a dog.
Okay.
Yep. And then it gets really dark because those girls really love that dog.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. And that's as far as I'm gonna take it because I don't want this channel to be demonetized.
Speaking of demonetization, one of my new favorite like trash anime is My Stepmom's Daughter is My Ex.
How?
So this guy had a girlfriend, and then they broke up, and then his dad married a woman who has a daughter, and the daughter is the girl that broke up with the guy. So
Holy crap.
they used to date, but now they're brother and sister. So it is not the kind of anime that you watch because you're a good person.
Here you have it, folks. Bart has admitted he's not a good person.
I'm just
Further
suggesting.
proof why he punches 12-year-olds.
I mean,
I'm just suggesting
uh-huh.
redo of Healer.
No. Like, see, the one that
I read that one.
I was gonna say, look, my stepmom's daughter is my ex. He's pretty like degenerate, but it's not redo of a Healer degenerate. So,
Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer's pretty tame. I mean, it has some dark
it's pretty
moments,
tame.
but it's not. People like overhyped how bad it was, you know?
Yeah, it's like a D&D. It's like a D&D game.
Yeah.
All of these like responses that she's getting is kind of giving me like I'm worrying here a bit.
You're like, I'm in danger.
Yeah.
She's just biding her time.
So yeah, in my stepmom's daughter is my ex. Basically, like the whole thing is just like, oh, we're brother and sister now, but I will never call you Oni-san. I will never call you One-san. Okay, here's how we're gonna work this. Like, we're gonna flirt with each other a lot, and the first person to catch feelings, that's the one that has to call the other person either Oni-chan or One-san.
Oh no, that's messed up already.
It's pretty messed up. I was like, oh my god. It's a pretty crazy anime.
Degenerate.
It's pretty degenerate. I'm not gonna say it isn't. But you know, it isn't something that like skews into like this is rated M for mature or anything. This is like a rated teen. It's got like, you know, it's like your
And then Bart finds the uncensored version.
So all this talk about Oni-chan and One-san, and Dare has managed to put it together quite the remarkable board here. And it looks like I'm guessing that this is exactly what you wanted to do on your first game.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got one negation right here on Flame High King Genghis. Okay, and this one gets you something back. And then Deus Machina steals, and Abyss King giggles, does a thing. Lets you special summon a DD. Got it. And then Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. Oh, snap. Yeah, this is quite a bit of stuff. There it is. Oh my god. $99.
Nah. That's quite a token.
That is quite the token, yes.
I hope you get it back.
So, hey, Kat, you remember earlier when we were talking about how you were like, I'm so tired of losing that I built a deck with DPE in it?
Yep.
Yeah, so, like, this is basically, like, I know that, you know, every time that, like, whenever Sky was running Heroes, my thing to do was use Nibiru. And it looks like she decided, yeah, you know what? I'm tired of, like, everybody getting away with this stuff. Here's a Nibiru, son.
David is, and she's always had Nibiru.
Oh, really?
She's only just recently added it to a deck. That's the trick.
Aha.
I couldn't get out my second Flame King Genghis to make the negate for him.
Mm-hmm.
Which I knew she had the Nibiru after, like, every time I would summon, it was asking for a response. I just couldn't get my Swirl Slime back. My Necro Slime's already in... Oh, wait, shit. Oh, I could have got Necro Slime. Fuck.
No, that sucks. And now we're watching the hero player go off with her combo. You know what's the one thing that I don't understand? And, you know, maybe this is me because I like, you know, play things that are pretty straightforward. But I always feel like it's really hard to know what to fuse and when. So, like, and it's the same thing for the DD deck. It feels like you really, really have to, like, have in mind where you want to end. Because you go through so many steps. Part of me always thinks, at some point during that play line, I would have fused when I shouldn't have, or exceed summoned whenever I shouldn't have, and then I'd be one material short of ending where I want to end. So it really goes to say a lot about you guys who can just do this like it's second nature. Like, I am beyond impressed.
Lots of practice.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be lots of practice.
Then again, we could say the same thing about you. You already got used to the Marinces.
Yeah, I did. It is a deck that kind of like loses really hard if you're like one of my key effects is negated, because a lot of the times, since it doesn't have all its support, there are times when you'll draw like one Marinces, and if it gets negated, you're kinda done, you know?
If it gets banished, it's kind of done.
Yeah, or if it gets banished, it's kind of done. Or, like, if your opponent is one of those people who does torrential tribute.
Yes!
Yeah, you're kind of done. So, you know, like, right now, it's not at the best place it could be. I'm really excited for whenever they release the new ones in the next pack.
You're hoping they release the one that you need?
Yeah, like Aqua Argonaut and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And like Sleepy Maiden and, what's it called? Spring Girl and Marinces Dive. You know, all the good stuff.
All the good stuff. They're gonna give you nearly all the good stuff until you don't get the dive.
I'd be so mad. I'm like, come on, man. You already had Marinces on here. Just give me the rest of it. Like, why you gotta be like this? And Sky brings it back. We got a match on our hands, peeps. We gotta go through what do you call it? A game 3.
I'm going second.
All right, so Dare wants to go second. Sky, you will be going first.
Rise in certain death.
One thing that I would look into, I don't know, like, I know that a lot of hero cards lock you into heroes, but I would look into, like, you know, if there was a way to, like, make an Appaloosa, because I feel like heroes could make an Appaloosa very easy, since they put so many heroes on board.
If anything, I will say on turn 2 after they were first fusion summon.
Yeah. Or, like, make an IP Masquerena, like, you know, during your first game before you do anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, you know, you can link summon into an Appaloosa using IP Masquerena.
I could see that going easy with a Despia deck, since they don't lock you in.
Yeah. I think Despia locks you into Darks, doesn't it? At some point?
Hmm. I need to double check that.
Okay. Yeah, I know the decks that like to special summon a lot will usually like lock you out whenever at some point, just to make it so that you don't just put everything out there.
The machines.
Yeah, like the machines. The machines will lock you into either Earth or machines. Yeah, 100%. Or like Tri-Brigade. Tri-Brigade actually locks you into two different things depending on which build you're running.
Yeah, and that's why you went to Scarclaw.
Right. Because, I mean, like, it'll either lock you into, like, hey, you can only link summon Beast, Wing Beast, or Beast Warriors for the rest of this turn. Or, if you use Bearbrum, that's the hard one, because you want to use that one last. Because it's like, hey, once you go Bearbrum, that you can only link summon using Tri-Brigade monsters. And if you're built, yeah, if you got, like, two different archetypes in there, that's it. You know, you're done. But it's the same thing with like the Lyrilusk one, because there's certain, I don't remember which it was. I think it was like one of the Lyrilusk monsters makes it so that you can only XC summon for the rest of the turn. And when you're using Tri-Brigade that want to link summon, it's just kind of like, yeah, you're done. Cross Crusader adds a Shadow Mist.
Okay, from what I'm seeing, the most that you get locked in is into fusion monsters.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And that is if you use branded opening.
Yes, and Branded Opening is a card you do want to use, so that makes sense.
Which is expensive.
Yeah. And what's it called? It is expensive. There's no two ways around it.
$40.
40? Really? I thought it was like 15.
No, last time I checked on Amazon, it was 40
Oh man.
at the very least.
Yeah, that's a steep price for Branded Opening. Especially since
like,
a Luber used to be like $90 and now he's $5.
I'm like, I don't need branded opening that much.
Yeah, you know, you could do other things. You can get yourself like the Dark Lord engine, and you know, like that kind of like, it doesn't make it so that you couldn't use it, but it curbs the need for it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Plus, if you make, you know, like the first Dark Lord using Dark Lord Morningstar, oh, forget about it.
Forget about it.
Thought, say it like that.
Oh shoot. I just saw Sky sending that troublesome monster to the graveyard.
What,
That's
malicious?
not good. No.
Which one? Oh, I see it. Okay. I was like, which one? Malicious? I was like, oh, yeah, no, the other one. But you can deal with malicious. This is crazy though, man. Like, I remember back in the day, there was no way heroes would just be like, here, we got like 2 4K heroes just on field because, you know? It was basically like, choose which one is the best one for this situation and try to summon that.
Try to get your air Neos out.
Yeah, it was... well, Neos is a completely different story, but yeah. For me, it was kind of like, okay, does my opponent have a bunch of monsters on field? I need to get Elemental Hero. What's the one that could attack every one of them? I think it was Wild Edge. It's like Wild Edge.
Yeah, Wild Edge.
Yeah, can attack every one of your opponent's monsters once each. So, yeah. Which reminds me, hey, Dare. If I use a trap card that would allow me to, like, summon something from my hand Would it affect Elemental Hero Wildheart in hand since he's not what do you call it? He's not affected by traps.
If you used a trap to do something from hand, would it allow Wildheart to what?
Like, say for example, you used like a trap card that allow you to special summon from hand. Wildheart is immune to traps.
Yeah.
So would that work on Wildheart or no?
It doesn't do anything to Wildheart.
So he wouldn't be able to be special summoned off the effect of a trap?
Oh, you're asking if you could special summon him from a trap. Yeah, he's not technically on field, so he doesn't have his effect.
Oh, okay.
If monsters in your hand don't have their effect. Interesting.
I know you never use something and protect him with Hero Barrier, because Barrier will do nothing.
Yeah.
Because it's a trap card.
It's something that came up earlier. I was watching like some duels online, and somebody like brought it up. They're like, is he affected by like the effect of a trap that would special summon him from the hand? Because he's immune to the effects of traps, and
You
apparently
can summon him with Hero Signal, so it shouldn't be a problem.
okay. Apparently, back in the day, that was just like a ruling nightmare because it was like nobody knows how this works because it's before they established. Oh yeah, you know, like this is how this works. So
My day, it was always, do I really want to mess around with, my opponent's face down monster? What if it's a man-eater bug? What if he has a trap
Ooh.
hole? Am I going to get my blue eyes stolen by a change of heart? Am I safe yet? It was simpler.
all right, Dare still got plays.
Not many, unfortunately, though.
Had one dark contra. Aye.
Sure. Oh.
I am all about these new animations, I gotta say.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yep. Called by the Grave got one too.
I think Dark Magician Girl needs an animation, and Silent Magician Girl, for reasons.
They have those animations. They have them in Duel Links.
They need them here in Master Duel, and they need to be detailed for reasons.
Here's what I gotta say is, like, what do you call it? Master Duel should have the 3D animation option like Duel Links has. Because I thought that was cool.
There should be specific camera angles.
I don't know about all that, but booster packs.
Well, yes, you have to be 6+ to buy the booster packs, but to actually play the game, you have to wait till you're 18.
I feel like Konami has made a lot of questionable choices in their lifetime. I think that would be the most questionable. Like, what was the idea here, Konami?
Well, I'm just saying, I think it's on Legos, or at least it used to be. You had to stop playing with Legos after you reached 100 years old. It's for ages, I think, 5 to 99.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Grandma. You're 100 now. Taking your Legos. Can't have them anymore.
September Dragon says that he agrees the paranoia is real. The paranoia remains to this day, except that now you're vulnerable to being hit by things from the hand. And I think that's the biggest change that the game has had, is that there used to be a time when things had to be on field for you to worry about them. And now it's kind of not the case. You know, you could absolutely be terrified of things in the hand.
Same. Change of heart. then you get Summon Skull, and then they equip it with their Axe of Despair, and then all of a sudden you're screwed.
There also used to be like less things that would like float into other things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So like floating effects, you know, if quick effects from the hand, you know, all this stuff. Which quick effects from the hand were kind of a thing pretty early on, except you know they were quick play spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I remember the first thing players complained about. It's like,
That
oh,
is-
this ruins Yu-Gi-Oh! It was Catapult Turtle.
Destiny Hero Dangerous. You're just like pulling out new stuff all the time. This is wonderful. You can discard one card, send one Destiny Hero monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and if you do, Destiny Hero monster in your graveyard, you can. This is crazy, man.
Easiest one word for it.
Like heroes are so versatile. I feel like they really are Konami's favorite archetype.
Good game.
Good game.
This means I have to go up against Sky.
That's right.
Christ.
Alrighty. So Cat and Sky, you guys are next.
This could be a live. Here we go.
Well played, Dare and Sky. You guys done good.
I do.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to watch. Like, literally both of you went off. Like, both of you just popped off. It was crazy.
That sad feel when you forget about Necro Slime. See, you're talking about the guy at Locals
Mhm.
earlier. His build of DDDs is, I believe it's basically the same as I have,
Mhm.
except he plays hand traps in his, and he's not as good as me, and I'll stand by that.
I will have to see you guys duel next time.
I
Here's how far she's going
think
to
I
get
actually played many of my good decks against you when you came up here. I know I didn't play any of like my favorite decks because you're
in. It screwed
anti-stun.
us over. We're going to have to literally close out a Master Duel and come back in.
Yeah. No problem. It's got me on spin mode too.
That's where she left off.
Okay. Defeat. My favorite thing to do whenever I'm about to win at a duel at Locals is I will look at my opponent and I will say, hey, what's below the knees? And they're like, what? And I'm like, defeat.
And then they attack you for game.
And then they punch me in the face to attack my life points directly. It
You ain't fooling anybody. You told us on the last show that you never win. You only won at our Locals.
I did. Well, I mean, I win sometimes. It's just like, here's the thing. Whenever I duel at my Locals, it always goes to 3 every single time because I'll win one game and then after that I can't come back. I don't know what it is, but so like I'll either win the first one or the second one, but I will never win 2.
But at the Indiana Locals, they's different.
Yeah, at the end,
You're the winner.
I'm the winner. Which is why I was so excited on Monday. I was like, yeah, boy!
Yeah, that excitement of yours.
I know, man. I told everyone. I called my sister. I was like, hey, yeah, you know Yu-Gi-Oh? And she's like, that game that I haven't played in like since 2005? I'm like, I am a champion in it. That is a
First place.
magical meltdown. Wait a minute. Cat playing something new.
No.
Like new to you. I've never seen you
New
play
to
Alistair.
you.
It's been in this. Oh,
It's not running Alistair, he's just using the field spell.
Oh!
It's like
Yeah.
this has been in my deck for like the past 2 or 3 tournaments. I just die so quickly, nobody ever sees it.
That feeling.
But like, if you want to make sure that nobody interrupts getting your blue eyes out, I mean, it works, don't it?
I mean, it can. Yeah, you could also use Super Poly. They can't interrupt that.
That requires life points.
Super Poly? No, like, because the cost for it is a discard, isn't it?
Yeah, just a discard.
Yeah.
You have to have stuff on the field, though.
Oh, it's got to be on the field. Okay, I see now.
Fair. I'm used to seeing it played with Verte, so I don't actually. I associate the life point cost with it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I can see why you would say that then.
I miss Verte. I played it in Predaplants. You just, like, you'd send Super Poly so they can't respond to your stuff. They're just like, make big Venom Dragon.
I'm only hoping she can't use it light monster. Well, there goes my life.
It's heroes.
Bye-bye, blue eyes.
It's heroes. It can use it.
What have I given her access to? Oh, shiny. Wonderful.
Elemental hero, the shiny one. I just realized that it's Dark Paladin on the art for Piercing the Darkness.
It's another thing I don't see people use as often with the Blue Eyes deck, despite the fact that it's actually a very nasty combination. People should be using this.
A non-token normal monster, except during the damage shape, you can draw 1 card. When an attack is declared involving a monster, opponent's monster, and a monster you control that is level 5 or higher, normal, or was ritual summon using a normal monster, or was using a normal monster. Huh. You can make the monster you control gain attack equal to that opponent's monster's attack until the... Yeah, that's... It seems useful in, like, normal monster decks. I feel like there's a lot of things that you could do. Heck, I could use this in Metal Foes, because Metal Foes make Xyz monsters, and they're considered normal, so...
She could theoretically use in the deck she's running now, because a lot of this stuff depends on Neos, and Neos is a normal.
Neos is in this deck.
This
How did you get...
This is her regular, what do you call it, hero deck. But yeah, you could have... Wait, no, because it said ritual? No, yeah, it does say fusion, so yeah, bada boom. Good
What
job.
is it? Oh, the Piercing the Darkness?
Yeah, Piercing the Darkness.
Technically, Piercing the Darkness is kind of like an STD. You know, one monster, the normal monster has it, and then any monster that they come into contact with gets its effects.
That is a way to look at things, yes. That said, I had to pause for a second because I was gonna comment on, like, you know, Sky just like going all in with the life points. She's like, like, I'm gonna lose a lot of life points, but you're gonna lose a lot more there, kid.
Oh, I'm used to it.
I never actually read Dark Paladin's effect. It's not the
With the
worst.
Verte, too.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not.
Really?
It's not terrible. It's pretty good.
The bad thing is, sitting here looking at it, I kind of want to make a Buster Blader deck and just have, like, put in a one of Dark Magician so I can make it.
But there, you don't have Buster Whelp. No, wait, yes you do. In the TCG.
I was gonna say that came back, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It's Union Carrier that people don't have. Never mind, you're good.
Yeah, fuck Union Carrier.
Union Carrier.
I miss it. I miss Union Carrier.
It's
I'm not gonna lie, I would
got it on
love to
Master
have
Duel.
it. I would love to have Union Carrier in my Ochama deck, just so I could have a more, like, consistent way of getting A to Z Dragon Buster Cannon out.
That said, you're absolutely right, Brother Gamma. We do still have it on Master Duel. I have it in my Dragon Link deck, but like I said, I'm not great at combo, so, like, I can't. I usually can't reliably do the Buster Lock plus like a negate like I hope to do, so that's a thing. But Union Monsters is exactly what it was meant for, right there? Like with the ABCs and all that?
Yeah, it was made to equip Buster Whelp.
It was made to equip Buster Whelp, and no one can convince me otherwise.
It was supposed to be like ABC support, and then people were like, "Oh, hey, Union Driver's a thing. Oh, hey, Buster Whelp's a thing. I'm just gonna tech Buster Whelp into everything." I was so upset whenever someone would just go into Union and then summon Buster Whelp. It's like, why? My extra deck. Had someone do that against me with me playing Monarchs. And it's just kind of like, that does not much at all. But you did a thing.
Monarch cards are another thing you would think you would see almost everywhere. Like a lot of normal monsters, not just Monarchs, can benefit from them. Also, pretty much anything that's normally tribute summoned. They're general enough to fit almost anywhere.
Speaking of normal and tribute summoning, the best thing ever is whenever I start my Flawanderies play and somebody immediately goes, Maxi! And I'm like, okay, it's not going to do anything.
I know that feeling. Like, I've been Maxi'd for just like putting out a single card, and I'm like, congratulations, bro, you're going to get exactly one card out of this.
Yeah. Ultimate creature of destruction.
The only time I've seen Maxi like work really well was when I was super tired, and the person I was playing used Maxi in like this tournament we were playing in, and I was just like, "Fuck it, I'll just go, I'll do it," and I kept summoning stuff.
It's
and then
faster
her hand
than
was
Ultimate
like,
Creature of Destruction.
Her
Really?
hand was like 13 cards more than mine. And then Sky beat me.
And then Sky beat me?
Welcome to the club, and then Sky beat me.
But what was I going to say is B Troopers can actually make excellent use of Maxi. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing now.
Maxi is an insect.
I've actually kind of been waiting to see when somebody figures out how to break it. I've been like just sitting here like B Troopers are gonna be crazy once somebody figures out how to max C.
Well, see, that's the thing. B Troopers, when they were released in the TCG, they were supposed to be really good, and a lot of people at the locals like built them, and they were going on about how good they were and they're so great and everything, but they just never did anything as like at a competitive level. And then they get released a week ago now in Master Duel, and everyone was like, B Troopers are like the meta deck that's going through like high platinum and high diamond. And I was like, what?
I'm like, that's false. Kat, would you like to go first or second, or would you like to swap decks?
Damn it. Yes, I went to go swap decks, and I hit leave room.
Okay. Let me send you the invite again. Okay, gotcha. You have been invited again. No, but what like I feel like that's false, and I'll tell you why. Because people in Diamond 1 don't have to worry about D-ranking. So I feel like a lot of people in Diamond 1 are probably playing B Trooper because they don't have to be worried about being knocked down a rank. So that's probably what, like, everyone in Diamond is playing B Trooper. Well, yeah, they don't have to worry about D-ranking.
Two things.
They most likely play it once they get to rank 1.
Right.
Diamond.
Yeah, exactly.
I have an idea for when Sky finally wins. We get her a belt. But not like a championship belt, like a daddy's belt, because she uses it to beat all of us.
Well, listen, my father has several of those belts, and
Then you know the exact type we should start your shop for.
But you were saying there, you were saying something.
Oh, I get to go first?
Yeah, the like the B Trooper deck when it first was released in the TCG, it was supposed to be like really good, and then it was released in Master Duel, and people are like, "Oh, it's good. It's like top tier." Having played against it, and knowing now that like Max C is a thing in Master Duel,
All right, I see how it's starting
I
off.
could fully see how that's like a top tier meta competitive deck in Master Duel because it does a lot of things. It
does.
It does a lot of things, and giving it like a card that says draw as many cards as your opponent can summon. You don't. It's like giving Sky like 30 cards in her hand. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
She's going to use all of them.
She's gonna use all of them. It's crazy. I especially think it's crazy how easy you can get into like B Trooper Invincible Fortress and B Trooper Absolute Hercules, and they're unaffected by everything. So like here you go, you got your 3K beater that can become a 5K beater and is unaffected by things, and you got your 4K beater that can special summon things that is also unaffected by things.
And then on top of that, you just have your like normal insect support that's really good. Like you have Insector Picophinelia as the link 2 that just gives you bonus advantage. You have things like Doom Dozer that are just free special summons basically.
Yeah.
There's like everything that the deck needs to be good, it has.
Yeah. It does, and it's beautiful. You know, like I never thought I would see a good insect deck because it just didn't feel like it was something that existed, except for Giant Ballpark, because that's a thing.
Dude,
classic strategy of using like I think Petite Moth to destroy an opponent's deck by using like Book of the Moon and things to change it repeatedly from attack to face down again.
Needleworm.
That's the one. Yeah. That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it was fun.
You actually lucked out on that, Bard, because Sean has Insect Mill. So you could have very well have faced that when you came up here.
Damn it.
I could have swore.
He has Worm and Needleworm, and there's like 2 other ones, and it's just... It's like a worm dance party. They just keep flipping themselves face up and then back face down, and your deck just keeps getting dumped.
I could have swore he said Insect MILF.
Insect, like, yeah, that...
Yeah.
Yeah. That said, yes, I recall the days of, like, what's it called, Needleworm Mill, what is it? Mordor used to run that one because he's crazy about, like, alternate wind conditions. So, like, if he can make it work, like, so that you mill yourself out, that's his jam. He used to run, like, the Royal Magical Library Exodia build. That was his jam. And recently, like, whenever I told him, like, about some new stuff, like, for like, how you could, like, Destiny board now, like, there's a trap and there's, like, the Castle of Illusions and whatever.
Figures.
And he's all like, I want to do that. And I was like, okay, that's a thing. And what's the other one is Final Countdown Mystic Mine. I was like, you could do Final Countdown Mystic Mine.
Miscalculated there. Thought if I didn't attack Dark Law that it wouldn't apply the banishing thing. Nope.
Or now that I think about it, Gamma, like with, what do you call it? Crooked Cook Exodia.
See, you name all these alternate win cons. You're saying Exodia, but you're not mentioning the other Exodias, like Exodius or Exodia Necros, or they have, well, Necros doesn't have a win con.
Game love.
Exodius does.
Mm-hmm. That was excellently played, Cat and Sky. You guys done killed it. So.
Well, she killed it.
Yeah, Sky.
And by it, I mean me.
Yeah, you've been killed. So that actually brings us to like the conclusion here, where I think Sky's the one that goes to the finals, and we're gonna have to see about recruiting some of the people that couldn't make it today. See if they want to be in the finals. Like for example, your boy Helix, and who got an automatic loss today, and like Somber and Mordor, etc. Like see if we can build a bracket. If not, then the finals would just be me versus you, Sky. And
Well, see, here's the thing. You should talk to Lady and ask her if you can borrow her kidnapping sack. People never escape her.
right.
You know what it's like. You're just doing your thing, all of a sudden you find yourself in a sack, and boom, you're on the show.
That's how my dad used to get me to school. We're learning a lot about my dad tonight. But with that said, I mean, like, if it does come down to that, we're like, hey, Sky, you took it home tonight. So the finals, if nobody else can make it, what we could do is we could do 3 different games, you versus me, and we'll pick different decks each time.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty.
A best of 21.
The best of 20.
Sky versus Bard.
Best of 25.
Because how many would that be? Because it's 3 versus 3.
11 wins.
Yeah, so whoever makes it to 11 wins.
Whoever makes it to 11 wins first. So
that'll be pretty wild. But
I would not be for that. No.
But we will see. But anyway, thank you to everyone who stopped by to say hello. This has been the August preliminaries for the Nevermore Collective's Master Duel tournament. On the, let me pull up the dates here. On the 2 seconds, 28th at noon p.m. we will be holding the August finals, where your favorite bard will, let's be honest, more than likely become the 7-time champion. I mean, I'm not here to brag or anything. I'm just saying, like, you can't argue with results, and your favorite bard gets results, right? Am I right, guys? Can we all agree?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Bard.
No.
You were just amazed not that long ago by guy playing certain cards that you never seen her play.
I mean, technically
That is
so,
true.
but the thing of it is Sky's looking extra creamy, and you know what you've been saying, cream always rises to the top.
I did not know where that sentence was gonna go.
I know, I thought I'd scare you a little bit there.
I was like, damn it. But all right, so, we will see on the 28th. We will see where the cream rises to. Your favorite bard has been the cream 6 times, and now we will see if I can be the cream 7. But that said, yes, she is playing a whole bunch of new cards, including the Destiny hero Dareinger, which today I found out is terrifying as hell. So
Everything she does is terrifying as hell.
So thank you to all the people who stopped by and checked it out. Congratulations to Sky for being the winner of the August prelims, and we will see you guys on the 28th. Once you join the collective, you can leave nevermore.